Hello, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Taylor RC and Racing. Another race weekend. We're down in Chippenham on the M4. It's about 2.5 hours away from us. The weather's looking really good. The report's looking like 20 degrees plus, so a bit of sunshine as well. So I'm really looking forward to an actual decent weather weekend where it's not freezing cold and we're not in coats and hats and stuff. But yeah. I think we're really prepared for this weekend. We've got it's a bumpy track, so I've changed a little bit of stuff on the car just to try and adapt to the bumps a little bit more. Try and make it so it's predictable. It doesn't mess around on the rough stuff. It's just flat and planted all the way around. So we'll see how we get on. They use 3G AstroTurf, so it's a bit different to what we normally run on. It's pretty high grip, but I'm confident in the car, so we should be doing quite well this weekend, as long as I've got my head screwed on, you know. So I'm going to try and have a relaxed sort of weekend. We're getting up there tomorrow afternoon, set up camp and just have a chilled one tomorrow night, ready for qualifying, or free practice in the morning, but qualifying on Saturday afternoon. And we need to kind of do some damage. I think we really are there. We can do well. It's just whether I've got my head screwed on. So anyway, yeah, so we're 99% ready to go. Van's loaded. Just need to put the expensive stuff in there, the car, the radio gear, all that sort of stuff, the food and whatnot, and we'll be on the way tomorrow afternoon. So stay tuned, and we'll see how we get on, mate. Let's go. So just been out for first practice. 10 minutes I was out there for, just to try the layout of the track. The track's bumpy as expected it would be, but I think I need to lift the ride height a little bit. It's bottoming out in places under braking and stuff, so I'm just going to give that a go. I had some old dirt tyres that I put on here just to practice the track a little bit. They weren't working at all. It was understeering. I didn't have enough steering in the corner, so put on the proper tyres, which now we're going to go out there and do it properly next time, and try and get to the fast lap times this second thing. So yeah, we'll see how we go and see if we need to change anything after the second stint. Right, so we went out for the second practice on that one. Basically, I thought I'd try the ride height up a little bit. It wasn't that happy with it. It was a lot more skittery. Didn't really drive as nice as I thought, but I was sticking with it because I had the grip there. Ended up catching a bump funny, and it spat the car out, and I've snapped the bottom arm. So I bent the bottom arm down. Hopefully I've got no more damage than just that. We've got to replace it quickly now so we can get back out there. Got another set of sort of slicker, a bit more slick tyres. They're a bit of compound, the Schumacher tyre, so hopefully we'll try them out. They're a lot more worn than these ones, so we'll just see what I find best to race on. this afternoon when we've got qualified. So we've currently got second fastest lap time overall, so I'm pleased with that. It should be good if I can keep it on its full wheel. So that's the plan. Right, so practice is over. It's heat 1 out at the moment. We are heat 4, I think we are. So not long to go until our first qualifier. I think practice went well. The top 3 are within tenths of a second. We're all in the 36-second bracket, so it should go well. I think I've stiffened the springs, so I've got thicker springs on it now to try and alleviate it bottoming out as such. So we'll see how we get on with that. We've got some other little tricks we can do, so if we don't qualify as well as I hope this afternoon, we can change things. So I'm aiming to be there, so we'll see what we can do at this qualifier. It'll be close though, whatever happens. Finished Q1 about an hour ago. All races finished now. All first qualifiers are in the books. I think we had a decent qualifier. I think I've beaten myself up a little bit on the final result. To be honest, I've qualified second overall going into tomorrow's 2 qualifiers as well. Obviously, it's top 2 qualifiers to count. I'm beating myself up a bit because I'm struggling with the car. It's a very bumpy track, and I'm struggling with it being planted and stuff. So I'm kind of trying to mess about with it. I'm not 100% on what's going on with the car, but I've got an idea of some things that I could try and make myself a little bit quicker. You know, a little bit easier to drive, a little bit faster on this track, especially. I've mastered a bit of mastered, but I've got my thing on a few of the smoother tracks on the calendar. But I need like a rough track sort of setting on my shot. So that's what we're working on tonight. I managed to get 17 laps in. Third place got 16 laps in. So I had an issue where my hub came apart and the wheel sort of fell off and the drive shaft on the back fell off. So I limped it across the line, but I managed to get second anyway because it timed out and I'd already got that 17th lap in. I think I really need to be on point tomorrow if I want to get TQ, or if I want to do well on Sunday. I really need to be quicker, and I think the confidence in the car I need to be more confident in the handling of the car to be able to go around the corners quicker, and I just need to find that setup right now because there's no other time to do it. We may have to come here for a practice day if it doesn't go my way tomorrow, or if I don't enjoy it tomorrow as much as I should. I think we'll have to come here for a practice day just to get our shots sorted out, because I haven't been doing it that long. It's not like I've got all the setups in my little booklet, so we'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Rome weren't built in a day. So just off of Q2, it was an excellent round. Still not as fast in the quick time, but my medium time looked good, so I'm happy with that. We finished that in P1 because we made less mistakes basically. So I think on this track being so difficult with the bumps and stuff, I think that we need to. It's basically it's attrition. It's not you've got to not make any mistakes, otherwise you're going down the list. So it's all to play for in this Q3. We've got some very fast guys in there, and very close times on this track. So if we pull off a P1 or a P2, we should be pole. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. We've just got to concentrate on not making mistakes, driving properly, and the speed will come, I think. I'm not saying we're slow. We're not as fast as the other guys, so it's a little bit off of them. But consistency is key, so that's what wins races, I think. So we need to just keep on our game and carry it on as we go. Right, so qualifying over. Could have had a chance with TQ in that one, but unfortunately it weren't to be. I made a little mistake on basically the first time lap, and they both come flying past me. I mean, you can't make a mistake, everyone's so close together. So, but on the bright side, I'm still in P2, so I'm still clinched P2 on the grid. We'll be starting soon. We're just packing away a bit, so we don't have to be here too late later on. But we're just waiting for a final now, so hopefully we do quite well. I'm looking forward to it. Well, we're back from MMR. Not the result we really hoped for, but you know, it is what it is, kind of thing. I mean, it was all my fault really. We went out qualified in the first session on a Saturday night. We was in second place going into the second qualifier on Sunday. Second place was good enough, you know, it's perfect really. The second qualifier on a Sunday morning, we obviously qualified first, so we was TQ at that time, and I was doing okay. I just needed to do a third session that was better or the same, and I think I messed up on that in that heat, and I came third in my own mind, but ended up qualifying second on the grid, which is fine. I'm like, absolutely happy. I'm really happy with that, but I really want to, like, this season, I think I really wanted to push. I want to try and do some decent results and get some good results in. But I think it's like I think I've got in my own head for this meeting. It's a very difficult track to race on. It's super bumpy. I mean, these bumps are really hard to. It's really hard to get a suspension set up that that works and you can feel comfortable with. I mean, people say it's like a super high grip track, but I find I like grip as such. I find going into corners with grip is a lot better than without. I don't think that my car's erratic or anything like that. I don't think it's going to flip over at all. I just so the grip doesn't bother me. I'd always put on good set of tyres, but it was a little bit slippery than in previous years. I mean, I must admit it was a little bit slipperier than previous years, but the bumps are still there. I mean, it's a more flowy track on the new layout, and just getting a suspension set up that works, that gives me the confidence to push I'm fine. It's eluding me at the moment. I mean, I need to go there and just have a little bit of a practice on the track really. I mean, I wasn't the fastest there was a few guys in front of me, but I was actually quite consistent, and I think like the lap times were getting to me a bit, and I just overthought it. I pushed too hard. I ended up smashing my car up in the final, like way before, like not even that far into it. I hadn't even settled in yet. It was only 8 minutes into the race, and ended up smashing the car. So it happens to everyone. I mean, I'm not an expert at this. I'm not the best. I'm not like a super sponsored driver, but I do want to do well, and I think I do drive quite well as well. So I've got to big myself up sometimes and but I think I've tried to push too hard this time, and it was just one of them things. It's racing at the end of the day. You're not going to win everything, but I think that we've still got a good chance of having some quite good results this season, and you know, maybe even getting TQs and winning meetings, you know, like outright, like winning them on the track without no mechanical failures from other opponents or stuff like that. I think we'll be getting there and competing. But obviously you can see I stripped the car down already. I'm just waiting on some bits that are coming. It's 2 days after the meeting, so I'm doing it at a leisurely pace really. It's just going through the car, making sure it's all good for the next meeting, and we'll go from there, kind of thing. It's you know, at the end of the day, we both had fun. Me and Natalie, we had fun there, so we always have fun when we go to these meetings, and that's what I think that it should always be about. I know like sometimes it might come across as like, oh, all I want to do is win, and all I want to do is do the best I can, which is true in a sense, because, you know, we spend a lot of money, we spend a lot of time on doing this sort of thing, but at the same time, we're doing it for fun. We're not getting paid for it. It's all it's a hobby at the end of the day. It's all a good laugh. But so if I'm not trying to get lost in the whole racing to win sort of thing, it's not the end of the world. It's just a bit of fun at the end of the day. So obviously I want to do well, because that's the nature of the beast. But you know, everyone's still there, and you always still have a laugh in the evenings, and we're still coming home with the car, parts can be replaced, and there's plenty more trophies to be won at the end of it. So fix it this time, and we'll go again at Blackpool in a month's time. Basically, that's what it'll be. I'm having a little bit of a look next weekend. I think there's a nitro race, but I'll probably take some pictures and stuff. I won't put that on YouTube. It will just be a little club round, so that'll just be a bit of practice, bit of a catch up with some mates, and that'll be it for now with the large scale. Next month, come back to Blackpool, clean head, learn from our mistakes, and go again. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You know, if you want to comment on it, see what I think we can improve on, or just what you liked, what you didn't like, or things that we could include in the future. Just comment on the video. You know, we're all ears, sort of thing. It's like we like to chat to you at the track side or whatever. It's just nice to hear from you and see that you're actually watching our video. So, you know, obviously, like I said, like and subscribe, smash the bell button. Please watch us again, and hope you enjoyed this one. See you soon, guys.